The psychology of stress. Understanding and managing stress. Hello and welcome to our video on the psychology of stress. Stress is a normal part of life, but when it becomes chronic or overwhelming, it can have serious consequences for our mental and physical health. In this video, we will explore the underlying psychological mechanisms of stress, its symptoms, and its long-term effects. We will also provide practical tips and strategies to help you manage stress and improve your well-being. Part 1. Causes of stress. Stress can be caused by a variety of factors, including work, finances, relationships, and health problems. Our bodies respond to stress by activating the sympathetic nervous system, which triggers the release of hormones such as cortisol and adrenaline. These hormones help us respond to immediate threats, but chronic stress can have negative effects on our immune system, cardiovascular system, and mental health. Let's delve deeper into some of the common causes of stress. Work. Work-related stress is a common experience for many people, particularly those in high-pressure jobs or those who work long hours. Job insecurity, excessive workload, lack of control over tasks, poor relationships with colleagues, and difficult customers or clients can all contribute to work-related stress. Finances. Financial stress can arise from a variety of sources, including debt, unemployment, insufficient income, or unexpected expenses. Financial stress can be particularly difficult to manage because it can feel overwhelming and all-encompassing. Relationships. Relationships can be a source of both joy and stress. Relationship stress can arise from conflict, lack of communication, and feeling unsupported or unappreciated by loved ones. It can be particularly challenging to manage because it can feel like a fundamental part of our lives is out of our control. Health problems. Health problems can cause stress in a variety of ways. Physical health problems can be stressful because they can limit our ability to carry out daily tasks, while mental health problems can be stressful because they can affect our mood, thoughts, and relationships. Additionally, the cost of healthcare or the fear of developing a serious illness can also cause stress. Part 2. Symptoms of stress. The symptoms of stress can vary from person to person, but some common signs include anxiety, depression, irritability, fatigue, and insomnia. It's important to recognize these symptoms and seek help if they persist or worsen. Let's take a closer look at some common symptoms of stress. Physical symptoms. Stress can manifest in physical symptoms such as headaches, muscle tension, chest pain, rapid heartbeat, and digestive problems. These symptoms can be particularly concerning because they can mimic serious health conditions. Cognitive symptoms. Stress can also affect our ability to think clearly and make decisions. We may find ourselves becoming forgetful or easily distracted, or experiencing difficulty concentrating or making decisions. Emotional symptoms. Stress can cause a range of emotional symptoms, including anxiety, depression, irritability, mood swings, and feeling overwhelmed. These symptoms can be challenging to manage because they can affect our relationships and daily functioning. Behavioral symptoms. Stress can also affect our behavior. We may become more withdrawn or isolated, or we may engage in unhealthy coping mechanisms such as overeating, smoking, or drinking alcohol. Sleep disturbances. Stress can cause disruptions in our sleep patterns, including difficulty falling or staying asleep, or experiencing nightmares or vivid dreams. This can contribute to fatigue and other physical and emotional symptoms. Changes in appetite. Stress can also affect our appetite, causing us to either overeat or undereat. This can lead to weight gain or loss, which can in turn affect our self-esteem and overall well-being. Part 3. Long-term effects of stress. Chronic stress can have serious long-term effects on our health, including increased risk of heart disease, stroke, and other chronic conditions. It can also impair our cognitive functioning and contribute to mental health disorders such as anxiety and depression. Let's take a closer look at some of the long-term effects of stress. Cardiovascular disease. Chronic stress can contribute to the development of cardiovascular disease, including high blood pressure, heart attack, and stroke. This is because stress hormones such as cortisol and adrenaline can cause the blood vessels to constrict, increasing blood pressure and putting additional strain on the heart. Immune system dysfunction. Chronic stress can also impair the functioning of our immune system, making us more vulnerable to infections and other illnesses. This is because stress hormones can suppress the production of immune cells and interfere with their ability to fight off infections and diseases. Cognitive decline. Chronic stress has been linked to cognitive decline and an increased risk of developing dementia and Alzheimer's disease later in life. This is because stress hormones can damage the hippocampus, the part of the brain responsible for memory and learning. Mental health disorders. Chronic stress can contribute to the development of mental health disorders such as anxiety and depression. This is because stress can affect the balance of neurotransmitters in the brain, which can lead to changes in mood and behavior. Part 4. Long-term effects of stress. Chronic stress can have serious long-term effects on our health, including increased risk of heart disease, stroke, and other chronic conditions. It can also impair our cognitive functioning and contribute to mental health disorders such as anxiety and depression. In addition to the physical and mental health consequences, chronic stress can also affect our behavior and relationships. Let's explore some of the long-term effects of stress in these areas. Behavior. Chronic stress can lead to unhealthy coping mechanisms such as overeating, smoking, or drinking excessive amounts of alcohol. These behaviors can have negative effects on our physical health and can also contribute to mental health problems such as addiction. Work performance. Chronic stress can also affect our work performance, causing us to be less productive, make more mistakes, and have difficulty concentrating. This can lead to job dissatisfaction and even job loss. Relationships. Chronic stress can also have a negative impact on our relationships, causing us to be more irritable, argumentative, and withdrawn. This can strain relationships with friends, family members, and romantic partners, leading to feelings of isolation and loneliness. Quality of life. Chronic stress can also affect our overall quality of life, causing us to feel less satisfied and fulfilled. This can lead to feelings of despair and hopelessness, further contributing to mental health problems such as depression. Financial problems. Chronic stress can also lead to financial problems, as it can impair our decision-making abilities and cause us to make impulsive or risky choices. This can result in debt, bankruptcy, or other financial hardships, further exacerbating stress and anxiety. Social isolation. Chronic stress can also contribute to social isolation and loneliness, as it can be difficult to maintain social connections when we are dealing with chronic stress. This can further exacerbate feelings of stress and anxiety, creating a vicious cycle. Part 5. Managing stress. There are many ways to manage stress, including exercise, mindfulness, and relaxation techniques. It's also important to identify the sources of stress in your life and find ways to reduce or eliminate them. Seeking support from friends, family, or a mental health professional can also be helpful. Here are some additional tips for managing stress. Exercise. Regular physical activity can be an effective way to reduce stress levels. Exercise releases endorphins, which can boost mood and reduce feelings of anxiety and depression. It can also improve sleep quality, which can be especially important for those experiencing stress-related insomnia. Mindfulness. Practicing mindfulness techniques, such as meditation or deep breathing, can help to reduce stress levels by calming the mind and promoting relaxation. Mindfulness can also help to improve focus and concentration, which can be helpful for those experiencing stress-related cognitive impairment. Time management. Poor time management can be a major source of stress for many people. Creating a schedule or prioritizing tasks can help to reduce feelings of overwhelm and increase productivity, which can in turn reduce stress levels. Social support. Spending time with friends and family can be a great way to reduce stress levels and promote feelings of connectedness. Seeking support from a mental health professional can also be helpful, especially for those experiencing chronic stress or mental health problems. Conclusion. In conclusion, stress is a common experience that can have serious consequences for our mental and physical health. By understanding the psychology of stress and finding effective ways to manage it, we can improve our well-being and lead happier, healthier lives. Thank you for watching, and we hope you found this video helpful.